give you guys a little bit of a channel update. It's been a hot minute since I've gotten anything out. So those that are channel regulars or people that have seen the shorts will know that I was a victim of one of the hacks for Discord. Unfortunately, that has kind of put the kibosh on a lot of the stuff I've been doing for the channel. A lot of the different videos and projects I had involved me working with other people. We're still hoping to get the Pokemon Tabletop United Harmony Road show back on the works. We're going to probably be doing something with Video Ninja, trying to get that to work. It's just been a lot of different things happening all at once. Yes, we hear you, buddy. But on that note, I wanted to give you guys an update on the whole Discord situation. At the moment, me and a couple of the other victims have all kind of teamed up together. We're going to be doing essentially arbitration with Discord. We basically got all the evidence of us being hacked variously. Essentially, what we ended up doing was just the person that basically got hacked that sent me the hack and the person that had sent them the hack have all kind of like teamed up together, put all of our evidence of basically this thing going down the way and going through the community, and basically are just sending all that evidence to Discord. It seems that we've all essentially had the exact same problem. Discord no longer actually really has moderators. Everything it does is done via support ticket, which they just let an AI chatbot respond to. Unfortunately, that basically just auto replies to everything with information that doesn't actually help you. And in most cases is stuff that you can't actually do. For example, if you're hacked, which means that it'll tell you to, oh, you have to send a ticket through the actual account, which you can't do if you're hacked. And then it's just a vicious cycle. So with that news, we basically have realized that there's nothing we can do via the official channels. Well, not official, through the regular official channels. And so we've basically gone through their own support network that has basically an arbitration option. I believe we sent that around 2 weeks ago with various bits of information, including all the different support tickets we opened with no actual assistance. I know me and one of the other victims actually filled out one of the government forms for basically cyberbullying or cyber terrorism, that type of thing, because both of us were basically threatened and blackmailed that if we didn't pay, we would no longer have our accounts. I've gotten everything back except for my Discord, which is very ironic, not ironic, but very funny at least. I did end up having to completely wipe my computer. I had to go to my bank and have them completely close accounts just as security, because at that point they had so much information that I didn't know what they would be able to get, if anything. So with that knowledge, I wanted to let you guys know that we are still trying. I'm still working on getting the Discord account back. For those people still in my server, still keeping it alive and still hanging out, I want to thank you so much. I have no access or ability to see what's going on there. I do have contact with one of my moderators, and I'm basically just trying to like keep track of things through that. I just hope that you guys can keep the place alive, keep it engaged, stay friendly, stay supportive. I just doing the best I can, and I honestly am only going to get this far thanks to all the people in my channel. That said, I will be trying to get back into game streams. That is something that I can still do. I unfortunately will not be able to get any of the Pokemon professional videos that I had going up, just because I can't contact the people that those videos were entailed to deal with, to be honest. I had like 2 or 3 left that were still planned on being uploaded. It's just unfortunately I can't complete details unless I can contact the people those videos were for. That does kind of mean that Pokemon Professionals is basically on suspension, hiatus, whatever you want to call that. Hello. And I'm hoping to get Pokemon Professionals back up and running, but we're just going to have to see what happens with that. So again, just to kind of go over the things, we're still going to be doing Harmony Road, the Pokemon actual play. It's just basically on pause while me and Star Metal Productions work out how we're going to proceed, since we did essentially use Discord calls as the default for that. And so we're going to see what we can do with that going on. Video Ninja seems to be an option that's going to be basically working for us. We had a little bit of a hiccup when we initially did it for one of their upcoming projects for Star Trek. We're going to see how that one goes. But yeah, with that said, I'm going to be able to get... Nope, it's definitely a Mohawk. But no, we're going to see what we can do with that show, with things going on. I still have all the notes prepared. I still have all the various project notes ready. We're still working on all the different visuals for that. I'm probably going to end up running it as a home game, essentially, just to get some things tested and ready to go. The season 1 was basically our speed bump run of that game. But yeah, so I'm going to end up getting actual play streams of video games up and running. I still had Hades 2 going. I'm hoping that all my stuff is going to be saved from that upload. I'm also going to be looking into doing some other games as we go along. There's a couple things coming up that looked great. One of these days, I'm going to be able to get Paratos. 1 second. We got him off at the dog park today, and he is just rolling in the dirt. 1 second. There, mister. Go get it. But we're going to see what we can get going for the channel. I'm still going to be doing uploads as best I can. It's just unfortunately for a lot of the TTRPG stuff, I've been really just overwhelmed trying to deal with all the legal shit that comes with trying to enter arbitration with a company that really doesn't want to enter arbitration with anyone. That said, I lost my train of thought there. I got distracted by a cute dog. I'm going to be trying to see if I can get anything for hooking up a 3DS to a computer. I'd already been basically shiny hunting a Giratina as kind of like my personal thing, because Giratina was one of my favorites Pokemon. And I finally got a hold of Pokemon Platinum, but we're going to get that. That's a whole side tangent. But anyways, just to basically reiterate for everybody that is from the personal channel, thank you so much for keeping the Discord alive. We're still working on getting it back up and running. If you can, just share the videos that I have already made up. If you can, watch them. It really helps me. We're still working to get toward the 1,000 subscriber mark. Essentially, we've kind of entered the whole point where Discord only pays attention if your channel has a lot of people. And that is kind of really shitty, but that is how it kind of works. I've seen a lot of people have basically suffered from this exact same hack. So it's not something that Discord is unaware of. It's basically just who they choose to actually help with this, which is a crying shame, but unfortunately that is how the internet is sometimes. But yeah, so we're going to be working on that. That said, if people want to suggest games that they'd like to see me play, I'm more than happy to try to run those. I do basically have to reset up my entire setup. As I said earlier on, after the hack, I basically had to take my computer in to get professionally wiped. They basically nuked that sucker to the ground. It was a full system wipe. They had to basically re-upload everything I had, which does mean that I lost all my settings because I didn't think to save that separately. I did save all the different, like, assets, but I didn't actually save my settings, which I should have done. But I'm going to have to basically reset up my entire OBS setup. So everything that I had for like wait times, getting ready, all that stuff is going to have to be redone. I do believe I still have all the different, VTuber, PNG tuber assets still saved, thankfully. This is why you back up your stuff, guys, on a separate hard drive. So we're going to be doing that. I honestly just was taking a bit of a break because this hit me at the same time as a lot of other family stuff. And so we're going to be seeing what we can get going for that. So recapping, still entering arbitration with Discord. We sent them the emails about 2 weeks ago. We're waiting for a response. If we don't hear back by the end of, I believe it was 60 days, we essentially have to hire in a lawyer. And the 3 victims that we know of are all entering into that together. So thankfully that saves us a bit of money. But if you can, take a look at it. It does help us out. Have all that different stuff on my YouTube still. In addition to that, I am going to be still doing video game streams. I open you guys up to sending me the games you'd like me to see to play. I cannot guarantee that I'll play everything you guys suggest, but I will be doing what I can to play the ones you guys like. Hades 2 is still the top one I want to play, just because, I love Hades. Hades is really great. And 3, I'm still going to be doing the Pokemon Tabletop United actual play. We are just basically waiting till we can get that recast and figure out a new option for running that game through a different recording service. That all said, I want to thank you guys so much. I just wanted to basically give you guys, a catch up, a view of what's going on. Normally I would do all this stuff through Discord and official announcements, but this has been a pain in the ass for me, and I've just been doing everything I can to keep going. It is interesting seeing how many people are exceptionally rude about haircuts, but you know what? It is what it is. On that note, I just want to thank all my regular channel members. I just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up while I was out. And I'll lead you guys off with Paratos. Paratos. And we are going to head out from here. Paratos, say bye to the fans. Fetch.